just wanted to go over another routine that you can do for our back. So we're going to be working pretty much lats again. My last video I'd done just a pull-up routine, and for a lot of people that can be quite tough, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate. But you may find these different, these exercises which I'm about to show you. We're going to do, we'll probably do 4 variations like we did in our killer back workout routine. So without further ado, let's get to it. The first exercise, well, it's a variation done on the bar again. So instead of pulling myself up doing pull-ups, we're going to do inverted rows. And if you've never done inverted rows before, I've set the bar up lower. You can set the bar up higher if you want. Might be more challenging for you or whatever. And we're going to have our legs out in front of us, and we're going to grab the bar. We're going to grab the bar about quite wide. I'm just going to pull ourselves up. Right, that's the first one. Right, now I'm going to rest a minute, and then I'm going to do a different variation of grip. If that's too hard, bring your legs in a bit to make it easier. Got my stopwatch there to tell me when to go for the next set. This will pretty much work back. We'll work a bit of arms as well, maybe pulling yourself up, but not a lot. But for a lot of people, these will be a lot easier than doing the pull-ups. So you'll find it a lot easier. So we're going to do four different variations of that, and we'll do a minute of rest in between each, and then we'll rest 2 minutes and repeat it another 3 times if you can. If you can only repeat it a couple of times, then that's fine. And the total sets of this will be 16 sets. I'll put the different variations in the description below. But these, not a lot of people do these inverted rows. Right, let's get ready for the second set. Second set we're going to do a bit closer, like we did with the pull-ups. These are quite tough. Right, let's get ready to go again. The rest. Ready to rest again. Right, they get quite tough when you do these, but I think they're easier than pull-ups. If you bring your legs closer in, you can do them easier. Whereas pull-ups, if you can't do a pull-up, you have to have either a slingshot or a chair to lift yourself up and then lower yourself down, which can be a bit of a nuisance unless you've got someone to lift your legs up and help you up and do just the negatives. But with this, you probably will be able to do a few of these if you bring your legs a bit closer in. So, that's not taking anything away from this. It is a killer back workout as well. I do include these in my routine from time to time. So the next one we'll do that way. See how many I can get of this. Alright, get ready. Let's two. Right, let's go. We're just doing grip. Sliding a bit on the floor. So if you do start to slide on the floor, then just put something underneath. But if you're doing this at the gym, just grab a bar and put it. You can put it in between on a rack like this. If you've got a rack or wherever, or on a power rack or whatever, and you can do these quite easy at the gym. It's probably harder to do at home if you haven't got a rack like a squat rack or something. But you don't have to use this. You can do these on anything. Really, you could just pull yourself from under a park bench or whatever. It really doesn't matter what or you pull yourself up from. It's just a great workout to do. Yeah, right, I'm going to get ready to go again. Do the next set. Alright, this one's going to be alternating grip. Now that was tough. Right, now you rest for 2 minutes and then try and repeat it again. And then if you can, repeat it another 2 times after that. But that's quite a killer back workout, just doing it through once. But for advanced and intermediates, try and do it more. But I would call this more, if you're just doing 1 round, it's great for beginners. I mean, intermediates and advanced might want to incorporate some pull-ups and some other exercises as well with this. But give that workout a try and let me know how it goes for you. And I'll put the everything in the description, and also please check out the Facebook fan page for any updates and anything on working out, nutrition, anything. And